Sons of NBA 5-on-5, welcome to another official leader scoreboard for regular season 21-22. This is for analysis after the fourth game day, and on fourth game day we had additional 10 games. As you can see, we have been working on presentation so that hopefully everybody can find some interesting information and they will like the stats. The stats enrich the experience of the game and give some clarity where it is needed. So as you see, we will first start with efficiency ranking, and we have Nikola Jokic now at number 1, as number 1. You can take a look at the sheet, but we will keep going on through some of the stat columns. And then we will try to figure out who has made the best impression until now. Here we have the fantasy point ranking, and you will see it's quite different. This ranking brings Ja Morant to a third place, as he is the 50th in efficiency ranking. So we are still trying to figure out the fantasy points and rankings, but we will keep following it. And here the Durant and Jokic have swapped first and second place. Now let's have a look at scoring per game leaders, and here we have Ja Morant with 37 points, CJ McCollum at the second place with 34 points, and you can see all other ranks in regards to points per game. And we can see just and what we can expect from Curry this season. It's going to be probably crazy. So let's see now the rebounds per game leaders. Rudy Gobert still keeps the first place, and it is just incredible that he's averaging more than 20 rebounds per game. Okay, it's only 2 games, but still, that's pretty amazing. We can see other centers on this list, and Kevin Durant is forward at the 6th place. So pretty amazing. All the centers are having fun and playing great, so we'll keep eye on them as well. Now here we are at assist per game leaders, and we really do appreciate assists as they create really a lot of fun and create a team spirit and show the attitude of the team sport. So here on the list we have a Trae Young. Was not difficult against totally lost Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks are really scary in the moment. They look lost on the court. Their defense is, I think it's worse than OKC's. So it's we'll see what the Mavs can bring, but after this long period, uh, I just have a feeling this is not going to work out. And we'll see how Luka manages to float about all this. But I have a feeling in the moment that this is taking effect on his development and his game, and that probably he will suffer the most. But let's hope I'm wrong. So coming back to a 36-year-old Chris Paul in his 17th year with 12 assists per game. Just amazing effort, amazing player, incredible. Then we have another youngster in his third season, Darius Garland, and he's averaging, or not averaging, he played only one game and held 12 assists. So we'll keep eye on him and see if he can keep it up, or this is just the first game luck. So let's now take a look at the turnovers. This is a really good stat, as it shows the guys who maybe risk a lot, or the guys who are just out of their head with some passes and not concentrated, or some other things, maybe a tough defensive player on them, and so on. As we can see on this list, we have some pretty good players, and then I would maybe bring the turnover stats to a point that all these players are guarded by best defenders, and all these players are a lot of under double teams. So we have a Julius Randle averaging 5.5 turnovers per game. Then we have a youngster, Kevin Porter Jr. in his third year, averaging the same number of turnovers. Then we have Trae Young and Luka. They are trying to keep the same stats all throughout. Then we have Steph Curry. We can forgive him these turnovers. And then we have CJ McCollum, James Harden, and LeBron James on the same sheet. So all top players. Let's go to steals. So steals are one of the really good stats to show defender skills and to show the ability to read the game. And as we see here, we have Bradley Beal with 4, Jaden McDaniels, he's in his second season, so we'll see if he can keep up. LaMelo Ball, again, we'll see if he can keep up. Gary Trent Jr., again, we'll see if he can keep up. CJ McCollum, DeJounte Murray, Raul Neto, and Miles Bridges have put themselves on this sheet in regard to most steals per game, but this will change with time probably. But this will be one of the significant stats showing the ability to read the game, ability to intercept or to steal, and this is a great effort in defense and helps a lot a team. Now we are at the blocks, and I love blocks. They create so much enthusiasm, and they are a lot of the times just great highlight. So here we have 2 Boston players, which is funny, and We'll see if the Boston, I mean, they're playing now really bad, lost 2 games, so we'll see if this is just something that's going to help them win, or they will not be able to profit out of these blocks. The youngest guy on the list of the top blockers is Naz Reid, and he is in his 3rd season, only 2.6 meters tall, but still made 3 blocks. So we'll see how he can keep up remaining on the leaders list. So here we have personal fouls per game stat, and as we can see, we have 2 Lakers leading the score board, or leading the sheet in most personal fouls per game. This is just showing that they're really struggling, and the leaders of the team, the most experienced guys, LeBron in his 19th season and Russell in his rookie year in Lakers, but his 14th season, are just trying to show statement in defensive part, and maybe sometimes they're also nervous. They're not doing that well. 0-2, and if we add the pre-games, they really probably don't remember when they won last time. So we'll see how this works out in Lakers. If there was not a LeBron on that team, we would know that they are just bad. But as he is, he will probably do something to get them better. His legacy is in stake, so even that's not a good team, he will bring something probably. That's what we are thinking, but we'll see how that evolves. It's gonna be fun watching that. Now, what this list, as you can see, all players are more experienced, but then we have one totally unexperienced rookie. Alperen Sengun from Houston Rockets, and he averaged for a rookie 18.2 minutes per game and managed to get 4 personal fouls in that time, which is really a lot. So he's probably trying his hard to show that he should stay and be on the field, and we'll see how that works out, if he's going to get better. So that would be that stat. And now let's go to see who has the most double-doubles, or who has made until now a triple-double. So here we are, and we have 3 players who managed to score triple-doubles. One is Kevin Durant, that's expected from him. Another one is Stephen Curry. Amazing what he's doing. And on the list, Lonzo Ball from Chicago Bulls. That's pretty intense, pretty cool squad, pretty fun to watch. We most pleasantly surprised in most positive way by Chicago Bulls and their squad and their team spirit, and we expect them to really be fun to watch. And we are still not going to make any predictions toward placements or toward what we expect from teams. We will wait at least maybe 10 games per team or so, where we will bring some opinion around what are our expectations, what we really think, and so on and so on. But as we see here, we have LeBron and Russ on the scoreboard with double doubles. Didn't help them to win, and as you can see, all guys except Lonzo are really experienced players. So we'll see how this list is going on, and this is pretty remarkable achievement to score triple-double in a game. Now, plus-minus leaders average per game, and this is pretty clear why the whole Miami team is on a leader scoreboard, as they just destroyed Bucks by 42 points difference, which is just incredible. And it's not fun, especially if you won a championship and that you lose in your second game by 42 points. That's not respect. So Miami did not respect you guys at all, and maybe we should appreciate then more Karl Anthony Towns being at the first spot with plus minus of 34 while he was on the floor. So great achievement, guys, and we hope we will be able to bring you in the future even more insight in opinion about teams, quality, player development, rookies. We will do even more stuff regarding team assessment, player assessment, and we'll bring up some insight in funny statistics, and we would be super happy if you would subscribe, if you would tell us what you would like to see, what interests you, which team do you cheer for, what's your favorite player, and in that way we wish you a great fifth game day, and we have a game that is already on, Hawks Cavaliers, and another 8 games on the fifth day. So see you soon.